Hello, Soul Spa community. My name is Kari. I am a Kundalini yoga teacher. I have a flower remedy practice. I read tarot cards. I do all kinds of things. And I am joining you this morning to take you through a short Kundalini yoga practice to make you feel better. I did a series similar to this on Instagram 2 weeks ago, and it went really well. Thank you, Sarah, for joining. Hi. I don't know if you're local. Despite my accent, I am in Bath, and I can't wait to practice in person with people when we're able to do this. So my plan for this week was to share a 3-minute practice each day to make you feel better and to really work with the body, because what I have found is that as our situation has continued, I have started to feel tension and pain in the body that is unusual for me. I actually don't normally walk around with a lot of pain. I'm pretty physically active and I like to stretch, and I have a yoga practice. So feeling in physical discomfort is actually unusual for me, and I know 100% it has a physical or it has an emotional root, and the tension and the stress of these times is really starting to get to me, as is the fact that I haven't been able to do my hair for a long time now, and you can really see like all my grays and all of that fun stuff. So what I wanted to do, what I thought I would do today is just a simple practice to release some tension in the neck. And I think we'll do 1 minute of that, but I think I'm also going to take us through 3 minutes of fists of anger, which is a Kundalini yoga practice to release anger. It does exactly what it says. You work with the breath, you work with the body. It's very powerful. And I think that it's actually one of the most important practices that I do every single day, because every day there are new things that are really getting to me. This morning, headlines about schools probably not going back until September. I've got 3 kids. I have a lot of emotion about that, as I'm sure you can tell. So I think that Fists of Anger would be a good one for all of us. It's one I shared when I did this over Instagram, and I think people enjoyed it. So without further ado, I'll tune us in and we can get practicing. If you're familiar with Kundalini yoga, great, to join me for the tune in, say the words. If you're not familiar with Kundalini yoga, it has some similarities to Hatha, like a more physical practice, but I think it's pretty unique in the yogic tradition. So we'll be working with our body a little bit, breath and sound. So without further ado, let's get into it. Bring your hands together in prayer. Press the thumbs into the chest. That really can make you feel grounded and protected and sane. I might just walk around like this today because the day has not started as I would have liked. Okay, let's inhale deeply. I will say the magic words. If you know them, join me. Otherwise, stick along for the ride and feel the vibration of the sound and what it does to your body. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Set an intention, maybe for calm, for release, for just a few moments to yourself. And exhale. So the sound practice of both hearing the mantra and reciting the mantra is actually very powerful. And even more so when you're in person, you can really feel the vibration of the sound, and it's an incredible experience. It's one I hope I get to share with you sometime soon when we can meet in person. But even just having that experience yourself, really with the hands in the chest too, you can feel it, and you're already creating magic when you do that. So if you take away nothing else from this very brief exercise, maybe try that at some point, throughout your day. So now what we're going to do, I will start with some neck rolls. Where I'm starting to feel tension in these times is really in the back of the neck, which is, as I've said, unusual for me. So we'll do about a minute circling the neck in one direction, and then a minute circling it in the other direction. I'll get some Kundalini tunes going for us to maximize the experience. You can think as you rotate your neck around, maybe exhaling when you're going back, inhaling when you're coming forward, and you can mentally vibrate the mantra Sat Nam. Let's go. Close your eyes, bring the energy to the third eye point, and really feel where you have stiffness. I'm always surprised because I don't eat dairy, and I know diet has something to do with this, but all the little crunchy bits around my neck and in my spinal column, they're there every day. So that's why practices like this are important. Other direction. Hopefully you're feeling a little less stuck and sticky now. All right, bring the head to neutral. Keep the eyes closed. Inhale. Really bring your focus to the third eye. Pull in your navel, pull up the pelvic floor. And exhale. In Kundalini Yoga, we talk about how the spinal column is like the central artery to the nervous system, and all the signals that have to travel up and down that system and go to all the various parts of your body need to be able to do so free of any blockages. And that's why any spinal flexation practice is said to be incredibly anti-aging as well, because it's literally keeping you young, keeping all the systems able to communicate effectively and quickly. And it's also very calming. I actually feel a lot better now that I've released my neck a little bit. But that said, I still want to I want to help us with our anger, maybe just my anger. I don't know, maybe no one else is angry about things, but I'm feeling that today, and I've made it a little bit more challenging for myself by putting on a heavy jumper because we're going to be moving the arms through the aura. So if you joined me when I did this on Instagram, you'll be familiar with this practice. It's a fantastic one. What we will be doing is we will be breathing in and out through the open O-shaped mouth. It's a powerful breath. In Kundalini, we call it breath of fire. So it's an equal inhale and exhale. So that means you're not kind of going, it's an equal inhale too. So, and what's so amazing about this is it really oxygenates the blood. So you're gonna feel a lot better after you do this. And then in terms of the anger piece, we store all of our emotions, everything we've ever said, everything we've ever done, all of our karma. I'm not so into the idea of karma, but if you are, the idea is that it gets stored in our aura. So when we do practices where we move our body through this space, we can help clear things out. So in this practice, we will be making our hands into very tight fists. So really pull the thumb across, get some like tension into those fists, and then you're moving the arms, not like one of those cat toys, not like this. You're kind of moving it through across in diagonals. In Kundalini, we work with angles too to help like cut things. And it's also really good for your brain because you have to coordinate the left and the right hemisphere, because otherwise you're going to be like hitting your hands. So it's a good mental exercise too. See, we kill so many birds with one stone in our Kundalini yoga practice. So I'm going to get us some like upbeat music that I can get angry to. Okay, there are instructions at the end about how we release the breath, so listen for those. I'll turn the music down when it's time to do it. It's going to feel challenging. It's only 3 minutes. Let's go. I hope you've had your coffee. Really swing those arms. Put some energy into it. Channel the anger. Anything that makes you feel angry. Over halfway done. Keep going. As the practice continues, you begin to work on deeper levels of anger, subconscious anger, historic anger, anger you didn't even know that you had. Even the calmest person has deep, deep levels of anger that need to be exercised. Do it now. Last few seconds, give it everything you've got. Inhale very deeply, interlace the fingers, bring them up above your head, like so. Hold the breath and imagine yourself surrounded in white, pure light. Exhale. Inhale again, very deep. Fill yourself with white, pure, healing light. And exhale. One last time, very deep. Fill yourself with white, pure, healing light. Press the tongue into the roof of the mouth. Pull root lock, so pull in your pelvic floor, your navel, your anus, sex organs, everything in the lower 3 chakras. Make it tight. And exhale. Combing the fingers through the energy body as you come down to rest. So I hope you feel better. I feel better. I'm not as familiar with Facebook Live. I don't tend to use Facebook as much, but if you have any questions as I wrap up here now and you want to ask them and you can type them or whatever, do that. If you don't have questions, fantastic. It's pretty straightforward, and I think this will be available to come back to if you want to do that. Again, my name is Kari. I have a business here in Bath where I live, where Soul Spot is. My handle on Facebook is, I think, at Gemini Rising 22. On Instagram, I am at _Gemini Rising. And my website is geminirising.me. It's named for my twin daughters. I love Kundalini. I have lots of different ways that I am offering it in these times. So if you want to do more with me, I would love to practice with you. It's always more fun to practice with other people. And I will be back here tomorrow morning for another 3-minute or maybe more like 15-minute, by the time I've explained everything, practice. So come back and check it out. Thank you for sharing your practice with me, and I will tune us out with a Satnam. So inhale. Satnam. Satnam. Thanks, guys. This was fun. Bye.